what's going on, guys? This is Star Blast Studios coming here with the brand new figure review. And today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the Demoniacal Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, aka the Limit Breaker. And the Limit Breaker is a name that reminds me of a channel that I may have voiced Frieza in a really cool fan dub that you may be having a link for in the description down below that I definitely may want you guys to check out. And without all the ambiguous stuff, I've been seeing a lot of talk about this figure on social media. There's a lot of controversies due to some pictures that went around that got people like really upset. And you know, hopefully with this figure, we're actually going to delve into the real information that this thing has. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this figure out of the box and get the review started. Alright guys, so here we got the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku out of the box, and the one thing I gotta say when it comes to a lot of the controversy online that I definitely want to address is the problems that people were having with when it came to the initial images that surfaced online regarding this figure is absolutely not a problem that I find present at all with this thing. So there was this image online with the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and it had a much more like bluish clothing, and then the skin tone was not really like that red. And I know that for something like that, a lot of people like had problems with because it didn't look enough like Kaioken Goku because of those changes. But as you can see right here on the figure, the clothing is much more purple than it actually was in that initial image we saw, and the skin tone is way better. Just for a comparison real quick for the actual skin tone, here is the Kaioken Goku, and as you can see, the red on the skin tone is very close, if not even a little bit more so, more red than the actual red here on the Kaioken Goku. And honestly, with that out of the way, that pretty much goes to show that what those issues that people were talking about online were honestly just probably due to the fact that either number one, the guy took the photo in some really bad like lighting that made the figure look worse than it actually was, or number two is that wasn't actually the Kaioken Blue Goku that he had actually there. Maybe it was like a factory defect or something. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, none of those problems are really present in here. But not to say that the figure isn't without its problems. Like there is a couple of issues that that I am having with this one, but overall everything else is pretty darn good for the most part, and I'm really enjoying what they did. But yeah, there is a couple of problems, and mainly it has to do with the accessories that is on this figure. I'm not going to go over articulation in this video, as you know, if you guys saw the Demoniacal Fit review of this one, the Tenacious Martial Artist, then you guys know exactly how the articulation is, but I will go over some of the QC stuff that stands out to me. So when it comes to the faces, here I'll get into the accessories right now. We get one smirking face, which is pretty good, one screaming face, which is pretty good, and one teeth-gritted face, which they definitely, I don't know what was going on. There's definitely some paint defects going on there. It looks like he has some like toothpaste residue or something in his teeth, and it just like it definitely looking like a problem right there. Like Goku has some cavities or something going on in there. And then obviously get the stern face that comes on him out of the packaging. And as for the hands, obviously we do get a pair of fists, a pair of martial arts kind of hands, a pair of open palm blast hands. And another QC issue that I ran into is that on my copy of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, they included 2 pairs of left Kamehameha hands. They're only left hands, and that's really unfortunate because, you know, Kamehameha, you know, Goku, it's kind of his thing. A little bit upsetting right there, but nothing really too major. I'll see if I can get something from 5K Toys if I call them up, see if they can do anything. But if not, it's not the end of the world. I can if for posability wise, I can always use the Kamehameha hands that comes with the Kaioken Goku that I just showed you guys on screen right over here. Now, when it comes to comparison of the 2 different hairs, what I really like that they did in order to try to make their figure look a little bit different, and you can also pass this off as a reasoning for like the hair, like the colors being like this, is that they made the hair like a lot more of a turquoise blue. And for comparison, here is the regular Super Saiyan Blue hair, and as you can see, when it comes to the color of the hair, it's a lot more turquoise. It also has a little bit of green. It's almost like I guess what people would call like a Super Saiyan Emerald kind of thing in there. And honestly, you can kind of tell how they worked with it, because if you take off the actual hair, you can see that it's functioning. Oh, the face just fell off. It's functioning the older color of that I believe came on the Tenacious Martial Artist figure when that came off. That they just painted it over like a little bit more of like a emerald kind of blue, I don't know, type thing. And to me, like, even if you don't like it and you own the Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure, then you can always swap out the two different head sculpts. To me, like, I like that they went and did something different. To me, I'm not really hating either one of them. I get that some people may not like the color of this hair, but I really honestly dig the way that it turns out. It looks a lot more unique and it's different, and it's not going to be like the same exact like color that Demoniacal Fit, like the Demoniacal Fit's color is not going to be the exact same as Figuarts, and I like that because it's not just a reuse of parts. There's new things here that they're doing, that Demoniacal Fit is doing, and putting effort into their figures, and I really do enjoy some of that. Now, one other QC issue that I'm having with this figure, and surprisingly it's not the knee. They fixed the problem that a lot of people are having on Tenacious Martial Artists where the kneecap was like falling out. No, you're not having that problem here. And I don't know if people are going to have this specific issue, but basically this type of sleeve joint over here is honestly stuck. And I was trying to move this around and it was really, really tight. And then I noticed it's going to be very hard to see on camera. The actual like peg, if you can see like a little bit of like white that is in there, though, that's a stress mark. I'm pretty sure what's going on is that the peg is stuck in that socket, and when I tried moving it around, it caused stress in there. So I'm absolutely gonna have to use some like hot water or something to get that fixed. But other than that, that's a main problem that I'm gonna go ahead and do off camera. Hopefully that ends up working out. But yeah, I think that the Kaioken Goku overall, when it comes to everything, okay, they did. In terms of the pants, they did give the pants much more like reddish tint. And for comparison, I don't know if you want, like, it is a little bit different than the Kaioken Goku, but I kind of like this look a little bit more for the pants, because it's like, I know it's not like it's just a different take, and I like the red pants. Obviously, he has like different colored pants right here, so there's the differences right there. I do like the red pants. It kind of blends together well with the purple, and to me it makes the figure look a little bit more I guess prime. I guess there's not really a word I have for it. I really like the way that they did the boots. It has like a more purple boots that goes along with it, and it's a different kind of purple that is the kind you see here on the Kaioken. They went with a more like violet right here, and it's just like I really, again, the colors I'm really liking on these because of the choice of purple that they use to go along with the Kaioken. It's just like, it's simple, but it's like really effective, and it makes the figure like stand out a whole lot more than that actually would. Oh, and one more thing that I completely forgot to talk about when it comes to the accessories is that he actually is included with an aura piece that goes along with the actual figure. It's in a very similar fashion to what we had with the previous Demoniacal Fit Kaioken Goku. It was called the Scarlet Martial Artist, and just like with that older figure here, I'll show you on camera right now. You basically take like this and like sort of slot it down through like the middle and like put it in like that, and then right here you can just put you can have like an aura that goes and works with your Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. And to me, they need to include way more of these auras because I really just like this. I know it's not like the basic kind of Figuarts aura, like whole plastic auras, but when you make auras like this, I feel like you're able to have a lot more accuracy to the anime, and it's just like that bonus thing is just really nice to have from Demoniacal Fit. I really, really do enjoy that they included that aura right there. So as for the articulation, I guess I'll go over it like very, very, very quickly. The head does move up and down. The face will pop out a little bit if you do it too much. Is that, again, the articulation is exactly the same. So if I notice any differences, I guess one thing to watch out for mainly on here is the, oh, I didn't even notice the peg in the inside is a different color than the ones with the clothes. That's a little bit strange. The legs move down, back, and they can go out to the side. It's not as tight as they usually are, so I really do like that. Again, with the quality of this Demoniacal Fit, it, like, other than a couple of the QC issues, the figure honestly still feels just like a Figuarts figure. Like, honestly, I didn't even realize this at first at all, but like, honestly, when put next to all of the other Figuarts, like, they weigh the same, they feel very, very much the same. Typically with the older Demoniacal Fit figures, because they use like a cheaper plastic, I guess they would weigh like a little less than a Figuarts figure, but now it retains that sort of SH Figuarts kind of weight in its sculpt, and I really do appreciate just how much they're actually able to, just how far Demoniacal Fit has come with this stuff, other than the couple of QC issues I've had. Now, one of the things I really do like doing with this figure is the head swaps, because this is Goku, and this is what you do when it comes to the head swap. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And one of the things I did enjoy doing is you can take this head and put it over the actual the Kaioken body. And to me, this looks really, really cool, because you basically have yourself a Frieza Saga Goku when he did the Kaioken times 20. And as for this body, this is what I really, really wanted the figure for, is that you can finally have like a really good like Super Saiyan Blue Goku body right over here. But unfortunately with this head, like I don't know what it is, but I think it's because of the difference in plastic that they use, but it fits really loosely on the head and there's less friction. However, if you have the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from Figure Arts, which if you collect the figure line, you most likely do, as the figure is still pretty darn cheap, you can still get it fairly easily nowadays. You can just take like the face and, you know, put this head on here, just like that. And then, you know what, just to make it a little bit different, let's put the screaming face on the actual body. Where did I put the hair? There it is. And yeah, the faces, that just fell off. Whoops, I don't know where it went. Okay, we're putting this smirking face on instead. I'll go ahead and find that later. Let me get that in. There you go. Essentially, this is what I like. You pretty much, I've seen a lot of people and take photos of like putting this Super Saiyan Blue hair on with the Saiyan rays on our Goku faces, and to me, I just honestly did not like that. I like this a whole lot more, because the actual Super Saiyan Blue face matches that of the skin tone a whole lot better. Like, it's actually meant to go along with the figure. Now, these are the kinds of head swaps I really, really do enjoy along with this figure. Like, I really, really like this a lot. And you know what? Other than the QC issues, wait, this is the figure that I'm pretty much got to review. Other than the QC issues, that's really it. You know what? I'll just leave these figures just like this to end off this review. Overall, guys, there is a couple of QC issues that I did run into with this figure, but I honestly really think that it's worth getting. It's a really nice for what it is, and there's only like 1,000 copies that are going to be made of this figure, so it is actually going to be very, very much limited. So if you haven't already, and you haven't already gotten this figure and you're thinking about getting it, I definitely recommend going and checking out 5K Toys, so you can go ahead and get this figure in your collection, especially if you want to like have a thing that easily saves you, like, you know, like the pricing of going and getting like certain Super Saiyan Blue Goku faces painted. You basically get it like that for like a very good price and getting a pretty darn good Kaioken Goku body for that. So definitely, guys, go ahead and check it out. Link will be in the description below. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Star Blast Studios. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Peace out.